let us continue playing Motorsport Manager as we go into the Season 1 wrap-up. So basically, at this stage, we'll be doing all our prep work for the start of Season 2. I'm going to have this as its own separate video. There's going to be no racing particularly involved, but this is going to be all of our sort of spreadsheety stuff to get the best car we can for the start of the new season. This is possibly going to be a skippable episode, but we'll see how this develops. In the meantime, I've got a few things to wrap up from the end of last season. Obviously, we've got a couple more people we scouted. Piers Booth, I think, was one of them. Oh, this is actually quite good. No marketability, unfortunately. Content, so his desired earnings go down. Immediately, I go ding. Training young drivers. Renewed passion. Okay, but that's only a temporary thing. This actually is not a bad driver for us, actually. He'd be a good all-rounder. I think we might have Booth on. We might put Booth on board. Yeah, he's dull, boring, but he can do everything. So, I would say that's okay by my book. Also, he's cheaper. We will accept the interview. So, great result for us. Of course it is. Boateng's morale just skyrockets. Nick will bounce back soon. He'll bounce back into a different car. There we go. Scouting report finished. Piers Booth and Rolf. He was my other guy. Action averse, doesn't like overtaking. Born leader, likes being at the front. Budding musician. Yeah. Car repair is complete. I don't think there's a lot we need to do at the moment, actually, it has to be said. I suppose reliability on our parts here isn't a bad way to go. If only just to finish off and have something to do. Okay, here we go. So, in the mail, contract renegotiation. Okay, he's insulted by his not very important wages. Okay, let's up this by 2 steps. We've got another shot at this, so... As mentioned, I wouldn't mind him being on board. He's already delighted with equal status, so... We'll just trim his bonus size down a little bit and we'll see what happens. Okay, into the mail. So, end of the road. North retires. Prize money for the 2016 season looks like that. We now have 15 million. I am manager of the season. And driver of the season goes to Jazz Detair of Eastwood Motorsport. Honestly, though, it should be Burchamp, who is now retiring. The worthy champion. The worthy champion. Apparently, he has a really low overtaking score. Where's his crazy strategy score? Consistency and adaptability, I guess. Nevertheless, it was an honor to face you in combat, sir. Honor to face you in combat. Shah also retires, so Garuda have lost both their drivers upon promotion. Okay, new rules are active, so we can now develop front wings and we can have the Dubai Grand Prix, which will be a thing as of next season. Okay. Garuda Racing have been promoted. Ducati Racing is now down into our level. Okay, well, we'll have to see whether they're any good in the meantime, but we shall see. We now have the 9th best drivers on the grid. Garuda were worse than us, but that's because their drivers are both aging, apparently. Okay, Hong Liao, contract proposals. Oh, for God's sake, don't you... What's wrong with you at the moment? You are unhappy and insulted by the unimportant wages. What are you currently getting? What do you want? Oh, for God's sake. Fine. You know what? Fine. Let's do that. Up that to 42. Continue. God damn you, sir. You're the only I mean, this is the thing now. Do we now have to try and recover and keep Nick Chu? Well, let's just see where we go. I have a few contract proposal things to sort out, so... Pre-season start. Okay. So first off, contract offer accepted. Excellent. Okay. So we have an equal status driver here, who we are definitely now going to sign. And he will replace... I think he replaces Nick Chu. Apparently we contracted him as a reservist. Yeah, okay. Fine. Well, Nick Chu, it's been an honour. You were our best driver. You were the first driver we got to win with. But we need to stick with the money. Need to stick with the money. Right. There we go. Dulatev, welcome aboard. Yes, we are throwing you away like garbage. We also have a lot of money here, so we may be buying some upgraded buildings here. And I'm thinking that what we want to do is build a staff centre. Now, the staff centre has a few effects attached to it. Largely, it is the driver fitness, focus, and the staff stat increases. So that's all good there. We're probably not going to build anything else just yet, though I think if we were going to do anything, it would be the telemetry center for gearbox. Simulator for rear wings would be fine, except we can't really do a lot with that. We're building front wings, so that'd be a wind tunnel, giving driver feedback. But we're going to have to wait and see how much money we actually have here. And we need to save up some of this for development. So, it costs us 15 million to upgrade any of those, or upgrade to the scouting facility. Let's not. And say that we will. Okay. So I was looking at Claire White as our possible purchase here. I don't know whether we actually tried to hire her before. Is this the person we tried to hire before? Let's try and hire you now. So let's go for... Wages are important. Okay, long contract, that's fine. Life signing on fee, we'll sign you on for 405. Bonus size is important. We want 5th place or higher. And I'm willing to pay for it. Let's see how that goes. So if we can get a better engineer, one with sort of... These opponents are going to be very useful when we get great level buildings. So we're a while off that, unless we decide to just go for something here. We'll wait until we get a level 2 sponsor. Oh, actually, our sponsor appeal has gone massively up with Dulatev joining us, because now we got 97. Okay, wow. Okay. I think we wait for better sponsor offers. Okay. Season 2 officially begins. We must now design next year's car. We gain all the money we raked in from savings. I wish it was slightly more, but hey, we had to build ourselves a staff centre. And now we get to choose our components. So, this affects our fuel efficiency and our improvability, and our base stat modifier. We are going to go for the Mersault engines, which, you know, good improvability, good fuel efficiency. Here, we'll also consider going for the fuel efficiency route. And then we look here. Brake supplies. I'm just looking at how much money we're spending. Oh dear. Okay. So that means our tyre wear and tyre heating are better. If we go back down to this, where are we? Improvability goes up. Fuel efficiency is slightly compromised. We save 1 million. I think actually it's worth going here. So our chassis then is very good, but it's also proved how much you have to spend to get a good chassis. Oh dear, I was kind of hoping we'd have some left over to buy a building upgrade, but if I downgrade that, so our tyre wear is still better than it was last year, but this means we now saved enough money that we can try for stuff. So 9.2 million. We've not gone mad, and there we are. Chassis is being designed, and then we will do some livery stuff. I think then, if we've gone this far, I'm going to gamble and I'm going to build ourselves a telemetry center. Or I could go handling development. That gives us a suspension upgrade. It's slightly cheaper. Cornering is smoothness. Let's go for it. Okay, we've gone mad here. We're now building more stuff. But this will allow us to have great level components for suspension. Does Hong Liao join us? For God's sake. We're on our last shot with him as well. He's still insulted by our wage offer. Or did we just abandon him? Because at this stage, if we're paying $250,000 a race on this guy, I'd rather spend $250,000 a race on a driver we're actually going to use. So, let's have a look then. So we got somebody... We got Boateng here. We know we got Boateng here. It's important that we have Boateng here. Probably. But if we go back to our scouting board, we did have one other option for a paid driver. That was, of course, Alvarez. No, was that Alvarez? No, Alvarez is actually somebody else. Okay, no, that was Claire Talley. But I imagine we have some other options here. Nick Chu. Yay, he was on the podium. He's unemployed. He probably wouldn't come back to us. Claire Talley, then. So a much better driver all round. Is locked to a 2.5 stars. Is a paid driver. Hold on. I've also had a thought here, but I've completely lost the track of things now, really, with this. Was there somebody we found who... You're the one. Okay, let's buy you then. We would like you to be our number 2 driver. Would you accept the number 2 driver position? Really, what I'm gunning for here is to basically keep... Oh, darn it. I don't know. What am I gunning for here? I want to keep Nick Chu around, certainly. This guy's a good all-rounder. Wouldn't be a bad addition to the team. Give you equal status. Oh, for God's sake. Wages may not be important to him, but... wages are fairly important to him, but that means basically... Duh. I cannot spend my entire race budget on you. Okay, fair enough. Then we're just going to buy the better version of Boateng. We're going to buy Claire Talley. Wages aren't very important to you. My status isn't too important. We'll give you that. We want a long contract. We approve of that. Signing on fee. We will give you 100 on that. We will also give you a bonus, which you probably don't care about too much, but we're going to give you one anyway. 6 or above. And, yeah, we'll knock that up by 2 positions. See how that goes. It's a paid race driver, so we're getting more for this. So then we'll replace Boateng with Claire Talley. Hong can remain in reserve until such time. Actually, we can get rid of Hong here. Yeah, we're going to temporarily promote you. There we are. Boateng is going to be really pissed off by that. But hey, I'm basically replacing you with Claire Talley. You won't disappoint me, but you also won't sign the contract. Okay, renegotiation. How much are you happy with? Prefer a nice signing on fee. Okay, well, let's up that by 2 clicks. Up that by 2 clicks. See what happens here. Oh, we're on our last chance. Oh, god damn it. Fine, we'll do that. Okay, new sponsors. We only have 1 slot available, but as you can see, we're getting better sponsors in. So that is 500,000 up front, 6 races, 5 per. We'll accept that offer. We'll just grab the extra 500,000 now. I realise we kind of copped out here. Actually, our star appeal has gone down slightly, but still. Where are we? Okay, we will accept you, and we will replace you with... Yeah, sign. We're replacing you with Hong Liao. Continue the finances. So here we have our driver lineup for the next season. Boateng will be in reserve. He has 24 hours on his contract remaining. I might just throw him into... I'd be half tempted to throw him into reservist matches because he does give us some money when that happens. Or we could just have you being our reserve driver. But no, we've got 2 equal status. We've got our number 1 in reserve. He's going to be very unhappy. He might actually leave us, but... Okay, that'll do. You're considering your offer. It's a shame we didn't wait, but here we go. Claire Talley joins. Contract proposal accepts. Excellent. Then we are definitely signing you. We are replacing you with you. Sign. How's our funds per race? The funds per race aren't too bad, actually, as it turns out. But this stage of it's going to be much better. Details-wise, she's better at engine design, better at brake design, better at gearbox. Her other parts are improving quite rapidly. Front wing development is going to be important. And I think just the fact that we have 2 time skips here, effectively, means that we can go build some quick components, get ourselves up to epic on certain things, and then we get a random legendary, even though we have no ability to get these. And even then, extra reliability once we get that far. So this could be very, very good for us. Okay, so we've basically got a new team for this year. New head coach, new drivers. Claire Talley and Akhmet Dulatev. We'll see how they fare in competition. We imagine that Dulatev is going to absolutely walk this, though. But, mind you, Claire Talley's more consistent. More consistent. Has a few other tricks, but yeah, Dulatev basically has you beaten, has to be said. But either way, you're taking acting lessons. Marketability increases. Let's just go straight onto this. And here we go to our first dilemma. There will be dilemmas as we get into this part of the season. Car improvability. Okay. So if we could find 1.5 million, we can improve the improvability of this car. There we go. So now our car has an extra point of improvability. This is going to be useful. What's going to be a problem is if we get any negative effects which cause our stats to go down. Because now we're going to have to go into debt to get that. I spent a long time getting this press headquarters visit. Okay, let's just go through this. Scouting reports coming in. More scouting reports. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We need our marketability to be higher as much as possible. 61.3. It's not looking too bad, actually, as it turns out. Another scout report. I mean, it's perfectly fine for us to keep these scout reports going. Oh, we actually found a really good drive, if I look at that. Easy on fuel, motorbike champion, fun runner, investment portfolio. Okay, no. That's getting greedy now, and we're already at a bit of a dodgy position money-wise, I imagine. Still, hopefully we'll get more money at turn, because we can actually say we're going for a higher target position. We have better drivers now. Tyre simulations, oh god. How much is this going to cost me? $1.5 million to get an increase in tyre wear. Tyre wear could be vital to us. Let's have a quick check. I got myself into a positive financial score again. Hooray. Also, our staff centre and handling development will be finished fairly soon. Improving the tyre wear would be big. We've already kind of established if we can be on the faster tyre for longer, we can get advantage out of just that. No. Okay. Apparently we can improve parts. I was not aware we could even do this yet. Okay, darn. Okay, let's focus on the engine and the gearbox, because they're the parts that tend to have problems. Darn, if I'd have noticed that earlier, I might have just... whatever. Whatever. We've noticed it now. It may only be small bonuses, but hey, any small bonus we can get before the race starts that we can hold on to is probably going to be worth it. Okay, Vixella picks that. And now we get to pick the car's livery for the season. So, primary colours here. We can go into full red. We also have white. We have a darker red colour if we want to just do highlights. For some reason we have yellows and a pink. Yeah, hot pink is definitely a colour we want on this car. For the moment though, let's just see how we look if we go... No, that's horrible. No, we disagree with that. I don't mind going white and red, but I think that's actually not really in keeping. Let's go back to black here and just see what other designs we have here in terms of the main ones. I kind of like that. So a primary colour should be red. Yes, red. Apply. Thank you. Go for some white highlights. Tertiary colour should be this darker red, I suppose. Well, we could just go there. That actually might look okay. Black trim. Well, I could work with this. I mean, it's kept the overall colour scheme. We've got a bit more white showing. It is very red. If the trim was red as well, that would just make us a full red car. It would basically be a Ferrari in all but looks. And ability and speed and all the other problems that with it. If we went white for the wings, that would look terrible. We go silver, but that doesn't really appeal. Hot pink. Always the hot pink. Now, I think we'll stick with that with red for the moment. Yeah, it's slightly more expressive. I don't know. I'm a bit unsure with this. Is that better? That might be better. Okay. Dark sponsor things should be... Where are we? I don't even see any dark sponsor things on there, so... Nah, it's got to be white if we're going to do that. Okay. Oh, God. That looks like it should have been the confirm button. Well, let's just look through all the crazy modes until we find one we like. Yeah, I can pad this video out if I want to. Actually, that looks quite good. In a crazed... Who would drive this sort of way? That's genuinely not bad. Turn that to red. Tertiary colour to bright red. Change the trim to white. You know what? I could live with that. That actually wouldn't be bad. Let's just see how the primary colour looks in black. You know what? I could work with this. I think if we're doing that, though, the trim should either be black or it should be red. A few white streaks don't seem to be helping us a lot here. No, it needs a bit of colour. We need the red colouring. Okay, I think I'm going to go with that. We will have white sponsorship colours just so they can be seen against this background here, and I don't think we've got anything against the light colour stuff, so I'm going to apply that. I'm not going to press the auto generate for another time, and we're going to go with this. So Race Team Dragon of China arrives here. I like it, and we're going to have to like it for another season. So, let's respond to mail here. So, the important thing now, I guess, is do we now spend 1.5 million to improve our tyre wear? To try and pick up some race wins. It's a big price tag. It is a huge price tag in a lot of ways. Financially, the budget of next year's car, we're going for fat stacks. We're definitely going to be going fat stacks budget here for next season. Is it worth the upgrade now? Especially because we're going to have to spend a lot of money on upgrading parts. We're starting effectively in debt. Okay, I can't take it. I wanted to take that so much. It's why I was considering the downgrades initially. Oh. I'm going to regret that later. The good news is the car is very improvable, so hopefully we'll be able to just manage that, but let's pause this. So we know we've actually been improving the car in the background somehow. We can design new parts now? Something has gone wrong here. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be able to do this. Mind you, if we look at the car overall, we're the 5th best car on the grid. That's an improvement. So we have gone up the grid. Let's then just go for the quick wing, I suppose? No, there's no point in doing that. We might as well just go for the value. I'm already in debt. Already in debt. Okay, pre-season testing. So, Dualatev is now filming a documentary, which gives his marketability an increase. It's all good. Alright, pre-season testing. This is kind of an automated process, and it's basically just determine how good the car is and how confident the drivers are with it. If there are any issues, then morale goes down because, of course, the car is not doing well. In fact, the engine is not delivering full power for Tally, and it's just not very fast for Dualatev at the moment. Okay, so we had some problems. But we are now in Season 2 territory. In 11 days' time, we will be beginning. We think, on balance, we can finish 4th. Do I want to gamble and say we can finish 2nd? Because it might be doable. It might. Well, I'm going to gamble. We've accepted this. We're going to get 2.3 million a race. That is a huge income, but that means we're going to have a huge development window. If we don't hit 2nd, though, we may be fired. So this is going to be a tricky Season 2. And I will see you next time. Until then.